Hey guys, it's Coach Urban. I just wanted to go over how to get to and what your assignment would be for today, Monday, September 28th. Today, if you click into the fifth week of school and you see September 28th through the October 2nd, you'll see two folders in there. One will be Exploration in the World, and the other one will say Absolute Monarchy or the Age of Absolutism. You'll be clicking obviously the September 28th date, and you need to click into it. It says today we'll be learning about the Columbian Exchange. The colonization of the Americas introduced new items into Eastern and Western hemispheres. This global exchange of goods permanently changed Europe and Asia, Africa, and the Americas. The colonization of the Americas dramatically changed the world. It prompted both voluntary and forced migration of millions of people. It led to the establishment of new and powerful societies. Other effects of the European settlement of the Americas were less noticed but equally important. Colonization resulted in an exchange of new items that greatly influenced the lives of people throughout the world. The new wealth from the Americas resulted in new businesses and trade practices in Europe. And so your first task is to watch this video on the Columbian Exchange. This will provide insight into how it began, who was involved, and the effects it had on the world. Pay special attention, though, to the items exchanged as well as the results of such trading, whether it was positive or negative. And you just click that link there. Your second task is to complete the Where Did It Come From graphic organizer. Make a copy of the assignment by clicking this link. We'll ask you to use the blue links at the top of the page to access websites that will describe mercantilism and the Columbian Exchange to you. Answer the questions in the text boxes and then complete the image section by moving the images of items into the proper category. Lastly, dissect your lunch and explain how the Columbian Exchange affects your lunch. So let's see what it is. If you click it, it'll ask you to make a copy. I'm not going to because I got it pulled up right there. Okay. And so we'll zoom in a little bit, make sure it's very legible. Again, the instructions are here at the top. It talks about all the things that the Columbian Exchange was about. But your first idea is to describe the idea of mercantilism and what that was. It was a new economic system that developed, but you need to describe what it is and its impact on society. Then explain the Columbian Exchange and the impact it had using these links here and here, this link and this link. Okay. And then finally explain what the triangular trade was, and its routes. And you'll click the link there and you can read that. And the mercantilism link is similar to that. After you have done those things, your job is to move each of these items into their proper category. These items come from different parts of the world. You may think some of them come from the New World. You may know some of them do not. But your job is to take them and move them over. Move them over into different categories. Over here. I don't know. I'm not showing you where they go at this moment. I'm just showing you that they do move. So you just click them and move them over into the proper section. So you need to move them all over into an area where they are supposed to be. And the alpaca needs to move over here so we can see it. Apparently not. There we go. And so you answer the three questions, and then you move the items into the proper category. Then you move on to the second task, which is here. Think about the items you had or will have for lunch today. Break down your lunch into the New World or Old World categories. So we're applying what we learned about the Columbian Exchange into our own day and age. Then write a short analysis of how the Columbian Exchange affected you. So a couple sentences on how this idea affects your lunch each and every day. So, if you had like a hamburger, you would put certain things here, the meat or whatever. Again, I'm not breaking it down for you, but if you had a hamburger and some chocolate milk and some tater tots, then you break it down in that way. If you had a sandwich, then you break it down in whichever way you can. But you'll have to do that knowing the reading. So you'll click this and it'll take you to a website here that kind of shows you what we're talking about. Okay, kind of gives you that idea. So you break down the ideas of what you had for lunch and where it came from, and then you analyze it. So you basically are saying, most of my lunch came from this area, and I didn't realize that almost none of the foods that I eat actually come from North America, And so just trying to apply what we learned from the Columbian Exchange. If you have any questions, make sure you send me an email. And if there's any confusion, I'll try to clear it up best I can. Make these videos short. That way you can get right to your assignments. And I hope that they help make this an easier transition. Again, talking about the Columbian Exchange and its impact. And so if you have any questions at all, make sure you send them to me. And I hope you have a great day.